What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Grabbing Growl Indoraptor. Alright, my zillions, let's head back into Jurassic World here with the Indoraptor yet again. This is the second Indoraptor we are reviewing on the channel. Follow him a little bit here. This is the Grab and Growl Indoraptor, which I think was originally called the Ultimate Indoraptor. I could be wrong about that. Maybe the original one was called the Ultimate Indoraptor. But the original one is awesome. Very well articulated. One of my favorite things of last year, even though it didn't really make my top 18. It was still up there. Something, I definitely thought about as I was compiling that list. And this dude was on Amazon for a little short while there, right after Christmas or around Christmas, or maybe I don't know, somewhere around there, for like $7-8, depending on the day you went. I got him for, not $7, like $8 to $9. I got him for $8.99, and that was really, really awesome. I wasn't planning on getting them because I really liked my original Indoraptor, so I really didn't need this one. But Ultrazilla Jr. always wanted my other one, so I got him this one, which has some play action and some lights, so he's into it more. So let's get this review going so I can get this back to him. Alright, right off the bat, you saw the play feature, at the top here. So let's just look at it. There is a button here on his tail that you want to just, like, pull downwards, and he grabs and he growls, and his eyes light up. It's a cool light. It's just like pew, pops in, and you see the little middle of his eye there. Dig that. That's pretty cool. And then the arms open and close. Now let's bring in the original Indoraptor so we can see him grabbing something. He's not going to hold on to it, but, it's just a play feature, you know what I'm saying? But it works, so there you go. The other thing you could do here is you could move his tail around for some, crazy action. We've seen this on a few of the figures, like the T-Rex. So you can move his head around like so. Let's see if we... I think this is the biggest guy I've done so far while doing this background. And I do have more lights going on here because he's a black figure, so yeah, you probably see more of my backgrounds, folds and wrinkles. I still have to get a steamer down here, but that's okay. So you can do all that. You can move it up and down, and then he just looks creepy. So there you go with the play action on this Indoraptor. And because I didn't say it, I do like the sound that comes out of this guy. It's pretty good. So, and the more you hit it, the more sounds you get. And the fourth one should be pretty cool. I do dig that. As for the rest of his articulation, you do get some articulation in his thighs, that's for one thing. So, and a little bit of outwards motion, just a little bit. Then at the knee here, knee 1, you get a swivel there and a hinge. Same thing back here, but this is ratcheted, so that's good for standing purposes, although it can't really stand on its own. And you do get rotation in there as well. The foot, I thought it rotated a little bit. No, I guess not. Then you have a QR, some code there that you could scan. If you want to scan it, go ahead. There you go, guys. If you can see it. He doesn't really stand well on his own. He just kind of leans forward a lot. Because his tail's not posable, you can't really get it in a good... There you go. He's standing a little bit there. But mostly he's doing one of these. Oh, there you go. Is his arms up? Let's see. Nah, he leans forward when you do that, for sure. Oh, like a pendulum. Yeah. A little bit too heavy for these legs, and the thighs is where they needed those ratchets, I think, more. You can do that. There you go. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. So, decent enough there. There you go. Focus a little better. And like I'm saying, so more articulation there. This is not a real articulation point. It's just to move it around. You do have a hinge here in the shoulder, but you're only getting a little bit of motion, and again, that's mostly for, you know, the grabbing. Same thing here, though this point at the elbow doesn't want to move at all, and I don't know. For me, it's not moving any at all, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but it is super tight. It does rotate. Both of them rotate, but ugh, nah, not getting anything going there. You guys who have this, let me know. Oh, I can't do anything with that. The wrists do swivel, and there's hinges there as well, so you get that. The head, you can turn it. Can't turn the neck. That's one of the points of the play gimmick, but you can move the neck all around. I believe it's on a ball joint up there, and that's good. The mouth does not, it moves, but it's, you know, due to the play action. So let's look at that again. Oh, it's not, is it not due to play action? Maybe mine's just busted. So that moves the neck and torso. So I don't know. I feel like there should be another button somewhere, and there's not, from what I'm able to tell. So my there's a few points here where I'm not sure what it's supposed to be doing. I am able to rotate these actually, so there's that. I'm gonna break this thing. My son's gonna kill me. But I can't really get too far going with these, that's for sure. And the mouth doesn't do anything for me. I thought it did. I'm gonna have to look it up during one of my cuts. So there you go with the rest of his articulation. Let me look that up and I'll get back to you. Okay, peepadillos. I did some testing out here, and first things first, I do want to talk about these. There is a little bit of kind of a ratcheted joint here at the shoulder. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it is. Then at the elbows, man, it is super tight, but once you get it going once, it does kind of go for you a little more. This one's really tight, but you can bend the elbows, so that's good. Great. The last thing is, there is another button I forgot about. It's down here, so there we go. So the eyes light up more, gives you a different growl, and the growl is really good here, and the jaw moves. So I figured it did, but like I just couldn't remember where it was. So there you go. And again, if you move the head, you're getting quite a few sounds. Pretty cool. And again, you know, you got all that going on, and the grabbing feature, which feels like this arm moves better than this one. Alright, so let's look at this Indoraptor, because it's actually really, really nice. They did a good job here, just like they did with the first one. Now, you don't get the eyes unless... Oh, hey, how about you go right here? You don't have color in the eyes unless you light up, but, you know, that's... You gotta deal with that. You know, like, it is a... Why am I going below here? So let's stay up here. But you do get the little signature red up here. That looks good. The teeth look pretty decent. All of these Mattel Jurassic Park dinosaurs have been pretty much colored the same as far as the teeth goes. The same color here with this kind of like eggshell color. It's totally fine. It works. And then you got the tongue inside his mouth, which looks good. You know, it's a nice red. You know, and you even get the little red like jaw thingies, mandibles, whatever. Sculpt throughout is nice, a nice texture. I do dig it. It's a little glossy, but it kind of looks wet, and that is good. The gold going through here, like the two-tone gold, with the the really light gold and a little bit of more orangey gold, looks very nice. Just as good as the original, I would say. That looks pretty cool. These are a soft plastic. These little hairs up here as well. Hairs, feathers, I guess. The tail is nice. All throughout. Again, textured all throughout, very nicely done. The underbelly, you do see the voice box there. That's, it's kind of hidden well, though. It's fine in the black. And then this is kind of a matte black down here, kind of like we saw with the original. We'll bring in the original in a little bit. You got a little bit of texture going down on the bottom of the tail, which is fine. That looks pretty fine. There's little specks of paint at the end of the tail, which is cool, too. The feet are sculpted well. Ooh, just in black here. But I think they look good. So do the hands. So yeah, you got more feathering on the bottom there. It's a good looking Indoraptor. There's no doubt about it. So I dig the look. If this was going to be the one I'd have in my personal collection, I think I'd be fine with that as well. I think it looks very nice. So there you go. So how big is this dude? Let's do some size comparison, starting with the SH Monstarts Gamera 3. So you can see, it's a pretty big guy. How about a Trendmasters Godzilla 98, or Zilla, however you want to call him. I'm fine with it, but there you go with that. Here it is with the Mezco Kong. The PX Previews Black and White Mezco Kong is coming, so be prepared for that review coming soon as well. How about with one of the Creative Beasts Raptors there. Very nice Raptor. I forgot which one this was, but it's pretty cool. And of course, here he is with his very cool, ultra posable little brother here, the first Indoraptor we got. And yeah, he's a bit bigger. He's a bit bigger. Head's a little bigger. Everything's just a little bigger. To allow for the voice box and stuff. But pretty much the coloring and stuff, you do get the eye here, but coloring is the same. The patterns are the same, of the gold and all the texture. Everything is pretty much the same on this guy. You do get a little bit more articulation here, or at least a little more free moving articulation. You do have articulation in the tail and stuff. But otherwise, the look is the same. So it depends on what you like. If you like lights and sound, you go with this guy. If you like a more posable Indoraptor, you definitely go with this guy and be very happy because this guy is awesome. And this guy, at the time of this recording, and check Amazon, is on sale for like 12, 13 bucks. So highly recommend it for that. He wants to lean over right now. I did notice his legs got a little bit loose since I got him last summer. So yeah, be wary of that. Be wary of that. But this guy is pretty cool. Right now he's about like 26 bucks, but I could recommend him at that price too. He was a steal for what I got him for. But, he's usually a $40 figure, so even at 26 bucks, it's kind of worth it. But keep your eye on it to see if it drops even further. Definitely get him if he drops under 20 bucks. It's really cool. And this guy is definitely worth it for right now. So there you go. Final thoughts. I think this figure is well worth it. He looks great. And the play features work fantastic. The lights, the sounds, the play action, it just all look great and work well. So I think it's well worth your time. If you can find it on a deal like I did, the deal I had was stupendous. Let me know if any of you guys got in on that. But if you can find it on any deal, it's well worth it. It's 40 bucks normally. I don't know if it's worth it at normal price, but at the same time, I feel like you're not gonna see it too much at normal price. A lot of people have discounted this. I've even seen it on discount at like Target and such. So there you go. Ooh, here comes his tail. So yeah, there you go. Definitely well worth your money. It's a lot of fun and it looks great. So that's my final thoughts on the Grab and Growl Indoraptor. Let me know yours, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time.